the external incident response team is an augment, is an outside element that is really supplementing your team. And as you have an incident response plan, you need to be able to identify who these external players are going to be that you're going to bring in. And then it's really a best practice that when you have an incident response plan, you test it through a tabletop exercise or other type of training scenario, that you're bringing them into the fold as well, so that everyone has the opportunity to practice together. Your internal IR team is going to be comprised of generally, and again, it's going to be different for each organization, but members of your information technology team, your legal team, your human resources, internal communications, as well as your external communications or marketing, and then operations. And the reason behind each one of these varies, but operations is going to be able to determine what the impact of the business is going to be. Human resources is going to be able to tell you what type of data may have been compromised and what the potential damage could be from personal information. And then your communications team is going to help to tailor the message out. It's going to help to tailor that message out to who needs to get it and in what manner to help preserve the reputation of your organization. Another critical aspect is the delegation of authority. Contrary to popular belief, incidents don't always occur between 9 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. The vast majority of incidents occur on the weekend, occur on holidays, when there are minimal manning and when the threat actors know that the monitors, the cybersecurity teams aren't going to be watching the network. As a result, there should be a delegation of authority in place within your incident response plan that gives either your chief information officer, your chief information security officer, or the incident response team lead the authority to make decisions on behalf of the organization that could potentially harm the organization. And what I mean is, if there is an incident that occurs that is so complex, so sophisticated, so robust that the only response is to unplug the network and to take the entire organization system offline in order to mitigate additional harm, that needs to be an authority that is put in place of either the CIO or the CISO. That's not something that you have time to wake up the CEO and explain that situation to. And so having that trust, having that additional or that delegation of authority in place is really important. And then we've talked about the external IR team and why each element is very important to identify early and to practice the response with. Critical to all of this is identifying an incident response lead. And the incident response lead is going to coordinate all the activities and all the communications with all of these different entities. The incident response lead can be somebody from your IT team. It could be someone from your legal team. Typically, you don't want it being the same person who's coordinating all of the technical incident response efforts, because that person is going to be very, very involved, either dealing with forensics or dealing with restoration. The incident response lead should be somebody more senior, able to make decisions for the organization.